Word first hour. Oh, geez. Okay. So, do you like the long? Do you know? If you remember from Friday? Wait, were you here Friday? Yeah. Okay. So on Friday, do you remember if you learned the quicker method or if you like doing it the longer method from before? So the longer method works for every problem basically, but it's slower. And so some people like the fact that it works for every problem. Some people don't like it because it's slower. Quicker method? Okay, so quicker method, we need to figure out the factors of 48 that can add up to 14. So you're probably going to want to write down the factors of 48 unless you know them in your head. Okay, so 48. Now, while you're writing, during the test, I will have the factor calculator open. Like, I think some of you guys have been using that, probably, right? Factor calculator, you go to it, you type in the number, and it gives you all the possible factors. I will have that open under GoGuardian. I'll have the factor calculator and a regular calculator open for you. Okay, whoa, wow. Writing big, yeah. So 3 and 16, 4 and 12, 6 and 8. Okay, so we want the pair that adds up to 14. Perfect. It's not in your packet. I don't know where you want to write it. You don't have to write it. You're going to get it in a minute. Erase that. Okay, so you wanted the quick method, correct? The quick method, you immediately write the answer out once you figure out the pair. So parentheses, P, and then your first number was positive 6, so you would write plus 6. Parentheses, parentheses, P. I was hoping you could figure out the pattern.
8.
Plus 8, yep. Good. This is the quick method. And then you're done. Thanks. Very nice job. I know you didn't want to do it, so you did a very nice job, though. Let's call on the next person to answer a question. Sage, do you remember when we can use the quick method? There's only one situation we can use it.
There's not a number in front of it.
Very nice. When there's no number on the squared. That's the only time you can use the quick method, when there's no number on the squared. So this one is 1p squared, right? So when there's no number showing, it's a 1. Okay, question 3. Should we do number 3 with the long method as a refresher on how to do the long method? Oh, do you guys hate the long method? That's fine, I do too. But I feel like some people in here are going to use the long method for all the problems. Okay, the trouble we might run into is when you're using the quick method, it makes you feel like you want to use the quick method for every problem. And it doesn't work for every problem. It only works on the ones that have no number there. Okay, so let's look for our next lottery winner. Oh, it's under 15. Isabella. Don't worry, Isabella. We'll get Carly in there for her birthday, too. You got to win the lottery on your birthday.
It's not my birthday.
Oh,
Yeah, it does.
okay. Well, technically any number, but 3 probably. And if you want some assistance or whatever, you just say so. My guess is some of you are doing enough. You can keep writing. My guess is some of you are doing enough of these problems where you can kind of start picturing the pair in your head. And if that's the case, you don't have to write down the factors. I just want to make sure you know that. I'm not going to be looking for you to write that on the test. But if you write them, that's fine. Okay, does one of those pairs add up to 14?
Wait,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, nice. No. Uncircle. Oh, drag the circle. 4 and 10. There we go. 14, 4 and 10. Perfect. Now that's a nice job. It definitely is easier when everything's like positive numbers because your brain it works easier. So let's go down to one that's not all perfect. Nice. Let's look at number 11. What? Is this the one we should call on Carly for? Okay. But I rolled a 33. 33. The recording has the audio of it.
Please no.
What? Why not?
You let her skip on her birthday.
Did I? But you said your birthday was yesterday.
So?
But it's not your birthday. You're the one that literally said it's not your birthday.
Please don't make me go.
What? Why not?
Please.
Fine. Zach, you get to be the replacement for Carly's birthday present. Okay, so number 11. Do you want me to raise it up a little bit? Okay, so what are we going to do on number 11? Or what are you going to do? And we can help you do it if you want some help. Yep, factors of 15. The annoying thing about this one is that it's negative 15, which means one of the numbers has to be negative. Mm-hmm. Who's sighing back there like that? You're not even up at the board. Jeez. You made it sound like you were standing up here doing the problem. Were you that stressed for Carly?
Yeah.
Oh.
So what, B?
Did you figure out the two numbers already? Close. Oh, wait, which pair?
This one.
Nope.
What?
It's going to be 3 and negative 5 because the negative number needs to be bigger to become a negative answer. So 3 plus negative 5 is negative 2.
Okay.
Okay, but you are correct with the P portion. When there's only one negative sign, it definitely is a little bit harder on your brain. It just doesn't necessarily click as easy. Perfect. Nice job. That was nice. That one's hard, probably the hardest one on the page. Okay. Now we get to somebody's going to do a problem that we've never done before. I'm trying to make it sound stressful, but it's not. Assad, you're 25. Okay, I hope you guys know that I would only pretend and be sarcastic to make it seem stressful, but it's not going to be. If it was a really difficult problem, I would not try to stress you out beforehand. Okay, so this one looks exactly like the problems we did last week, where you have to multiply the outside two numbers. But it's actually not. It's kind of disguised. The first thing we're supposed to do is try to see if they all have something in common. Do these all have something in common? Yes. They all 3 goes into all of them. So what we're going to do is write a 3 in front of a parentheses. And then the parentheses is going to say what would be left over if we divided the 3 out. So divide all of them by 3 in your head.
7, 10.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like 7.
So r squared
Plus
plus How come the whiteboard makes you guys question everything you do? This is why they're supposed to let you go up to the whiteboard constantly at the elementary and middle school, is so that you're used to it and it's not stressful. But it sounds like they never let you guys write on the whiteboards, or the electronic ones. That's what they were supposed to be for. So you already told me 7, right?
Yeah.
So 7R. Yeah, you knew the answers already. You told them to me. R. Mm-mm.
Oh.
2 feet, yeah. I believe 2 fingers is the smallest eraser you could do, yeah. You told me out loud, you said 7 and 10.
Oh. R.
I don't know, did it have an R to begin
No,
with?
it didn't.
Oh, okay, good. Perfect, nice, that's your turn, nice job. Do any of you guys in here, are you like in the theater, like act in the plays and stuff? How come this is more stressful than that? That has like a lot of people watching you. And everybody acts like this is way worse. Have I ever made fun of any of you for getting an answer wrong? No, I'm not going to either. So I don't know why everybody's so worried about getting one wrong. Hello, good morning. Just in time to be called up to the whiteboard. But it was Carly's birthday and she gets to choose. She chose you. No? Oh. Okay. We'll still roll. Don't worry. Whoa. 21. That's Ava. Okay, Ava, here's what we're going to do. These are only slightly different than problems we've done before because I don't think we've had any where we factored a number out and we're going to keep factoring. So what you're going to do is completely in your head ignore the 3 and the parentheses and to factor r squared plus 7r plus 10. And we can do it the quick method because there's no number on the r squared. Come on up. The nice thing about 10 is it's only got 2 choices. Perfect. Okay, so now when we go to write the answer, rewrite the 3, because that 3 is just going to stay out front. You can put it in parentheses if you want. You don't have to.
No.
But now parentheses for the factors, yeah.
Do I write that? The r squared part?
So with the quick method, we're going to go immediately to writing the answer, which, no, erase that. Erase the 2. Sure, that works. Oh, okay. So r, and then now positive 2, plus 2. Parentheses, parentheses, r. Yeah, perfect. Very good. So if you can take a common thing out first, you do the rest of the problem like normal, but that common thing just stays out front for the, like basically for the final answer. That's the only difference. Are we feeling okay about this? Should we do one more? I don't know what. Yeah, okay. Let's go to 18. And let's see who our lottery winner is for the last person of the day. And they've got this. That's nobody. I should have played that out longer and made people think it was going to be them. I should have looked at people to make them think it was going to be their turn. This person is not going to be happy. Kelsey, you are 16. Yeah, bring a friend if you want. You're not her friend or what? You're her friend. You don't even have to write. You just have to stand up there. Yep, distract.
You didn't need to come up, I was just kind of joking.
No, I was going to make her go up. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, she needs to.
It's okay.
Okay, do you want me to just let you go do it, or do you want some help?
So, what do I do?
That is a good question.
Yeah.
What do I do? Well, we're trying to factor.
Is it the 2 and then the, do you,
You're not speaking words.
do you, okay.
They all have 2 in common. I think that's what you were trying to get out. So 2 parentheses. Now, what? Yeah, yep.
Okay. So am I,
Dividing each one of them by 2. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
okay,
Minus. Minus.
minus,
Yep.
moves,
Palm or 2 fingers. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. It's going weird today. Okay. Yep. Are you guys having a conversation about what 12 divided by 2 is?
6, okay.
Oi.
Am I doing the whole problem?
I was hoping to.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't know what to do. Oh, is it the,
So we need to look for 2 numbers that multiply to -6, but then add to be 1. So the -6 is the part that throws off your brain because one of the numbers has to be negative. So when you add them, they can get smaller. The good news is 6 only has 2 choices, 1 and 6 and 2 and 3. So we have to figure out how to,
3, 2, 3?
okay, so which one would be negative? But you're right, it is 2 and 3. So 3,
3?
3 minus 2.
Yeah,
So the negative is on the 2.
okay.
So 2 parentheses. Make sure you rewrite that 2 that you had in the front. That's the 2 I was talking about. 2 parentheses. Okay, now you're going to write in your 2 numbers that you just figured out. N. So what did you say the 2 numbers were again?
2 and 3.
Positive 3.
-2 and positive.
Yeah, there you go. So whichever one you want to write first, you can. If it's a positive 3, make sure you write plus 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how you'll write the positive 3. Parentheses.
What?
It's just
Oh!
yeah, it's just
Oh, I know
because
what
yeah,
it
I know what you do. It's because you're at the whiteboard. I understand.
Okay.
And then n minus 2. Yeah.
Okay, I know what
Excellent job.
Great.
Excellent. You survived.
I did.
You did a great job. Okay. Now, I liked doing all of these up on the whiteboard with you. These are actually directly from the worksheet you're going to get. But I'm not going to leave them up there for you to copy down. I know, that's horrible and terrible. I know. Now, here's the good news. If you're going by the quick method, most people were done with the worksheet in 10, 15 minutes. If you're doing the slow method, so the slow method being like multiplying the outside 2 numbers, that method, if you're doing them with that method, you only have to do the first column. You don't have to do the whole worksheet because it's going to take a lot longer. So you choose however you want to do all these problems. You can do it the quicker method or the slower method. Quicker method, do the whole worksheet. Slower method, just the left column. Make sense? Okay. Izzy, I have a present for you. Pass those out, please. Okay. If you don't want the worksheet, I do have it attached in Schoology. So I know some of you like doing it on the Chromebook. It's your choice. But we have 25 minutes left, which will be more than enough time to finish it. Tomorrow, whether we have school or not, I have the second part of this assignment, and that's going to be the assignment for Wednesday and Thursday, and we'll start the review Friday. I am still recording.